Welcome to tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Bernard. Hi Mary Jenna. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Feza. I always say that wrong. Hello, hi Erin, welcome. Hi Erica. Hello Free Soul, welcome. Hello Mars. Welcome everyone. Hi Koala, hi Love. Welcome everyone. Hi Jasmine. Hi Philia. Hello everyone. Hi Mystical. Hello. Hi Lip Pink Daisy. Welcome. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Divyani. Hi Pure Heart. Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hi Diamond Girl. Hi Meditation. Welcome everyone. Yeah, hi Twin Soul, hello. Hi Tammy, hi Pure Heart, hello, hi Kaylee. Hello everyone, welcome. Tonight I'm doing a first quarter moon in Cancer. So with the first quarter moon in Cancer, that can bring some friction, it can bring some challenges. So that's what the spread is about. I'm using the Lunar Fortress spread. So it's about growing pains, the Cancer energy of home, heart, or shell kind of energy, and the necessary push, and what all that means for you, as well as the Moon Oracle cards. So that is the theme. So themes go above free readings. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you go away and come back, you can write exclamation mark position or exclamation mark timestamp to see where you are on the live. If you end up in the lounge, Nightbot is just a program that allows you to add yourself to the list. But if you're in the lounge, Nightbot chooses people at a random to be put onto the free list. Try to keep things as fair as possible, but you know. It's a program, so yeah, it's not a real person. And so donations go above theme readings go above free readings. Yeah, theme readings go above free readings, and donation readings go above theme readings, and VIP members go above donation readings, if that makes any sense. I did put a post on the community page explaining how the memberships work if you're interested in that. I also do private readings. The link for that is in the description of the live, as well as the legal disclaimer is also in the description of the live. Miriam says VIP and donation readings are whoever is first. Okay, gotcha. So I guess it's, yeah, that. So I'll switch the screens. So yeah, we get started, right? Let's see for Alice. Theme reading for Alice. What does Mama Moon want Alice to know about this first quarter moon in Cancer? Let's see. What are Alice's growing pains? What is Alice's Cancer moon energy? What is the necessary push? And how is this going to play out? There, I'll put them all in the, right, there we go. And the message from Mama Moon. What messages does Alice need to hear from Mama Moon? You have a lot of good energies here, right? So the growing pains is the magician. So manifesting. So I don't know if you're struggling with manifesting for yourself and that's causing you some challenges or conflict with the energy. For the magician too, it could be just a matter like struggling with using your full potential or struggling with your resources or your confidence, whatever that is for you. Or maybe a challenge during this first quarter moon phase. For the lovers, this is the Cancer moon energy. So it's all about home, heart, and shell, right? So I feel like this is really about your heart opening up to love and romance and passion. And maybe some creativity as well, or some sort of commitment of some sorts. You have the High Priestess. So this one is the necessary push to push you forward. So pushing you forward seems to be really truly listening to your inner knowledge, your inner wisdom, your intuition, your instincts of what is telling you, where it's leading you, and how it's pushing you forward. The final outcome seems to be the Five of Swords. So I don't know if it's a matter of you really truly boosting your confidence and speaking your truth. Maybe someone won't like to hear your truth, but that sucks to be them, right? That is not your problem if you need to speak your truth, right? With the Five of Swords. Being confident and winning at all costs no matter what the outcome is, right? Then Mama Moon says communication is the key. So you have a Gemini energy. So I don't know if there's a Gemini that may show up in your energy one way or another. It says time to tell someone how you're feeling. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart right now. Someone is flirting with you. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm guessing you noticed because there's the Lovers card here, right? That is what I got. Twin Soul. Moon reading for Twin Soul. What does the first quarter of Moon in Cancer have for Twin Soul? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What does the first quarter of Moon in Cancer have for Twin Soul? What is Twin Soul's growing pains? What is Twin Soul's Cancer Moon energy? What's that necessary push? How's that going to play out? What messages does Mama Moon have for Twin Soul tonight? There we go. So, growing pains. That's the kind of like the conflict that you're dealing with right now. Seems to be the Seven of Swords. I don't know if the conflict is you trying to figure out if someone's lying to you or sneaking around or, spreading rumors that is not needed or backstabbing you. I'm not quite sure what the deal is, but, the Seven of Swords brings out some deception. Yeah. For the Cancer energy, your home, heart, and shell. I don't know if you're a little bit in your shell with trying to figure out how much you can trust your intuition, trust your instincts, or if you're trying to figure out some sort of dreams that may be clouding your subconscious mind a little bit. um, with the Queen of Swords in the light. Well, I put them all in the light, but the Queen of Swords, I feel like it's a matter of keeping your composure, being cool, calm, and collective when you're dealing with these challenges, or if you're trying to face someone who you're unsure if you can trust them or not. There's some mysteries lingering in the air when the moon card comes out. Whatever's your unconscious mind is trying to tell you. I feel like it's a matter of trusting your instincts on this one. You know, trying to figure out what is what, but also not allow your emotions to take over your mindset and keep your composure with that. And the outcome of that is the Two of Wands. You're going to be faced with a decision, choosing which path is the best path for you moving forward. I feel like it's a matter of like not just choosing the path, but like having a bigger vision, like thinking outside of the box of which path, which decision you really want to make long term, what plans you want to make moving forward. And then Mama Moon says you're very close to achieving your goals right now. You're on the right track. It says go back to healthy habits. Now is a good time to review your plans, right? The Two of Wands. Now the time is to really decide what you want for long term. Keep the momentum going as you move forward to your dreams, right? Dreams with the moon energy here. Stay focused and start something new. That is what I got. May, hello. What does May need to know from Mama Moon? What does May need to know from Mama Moon? What does the first quarter moon in Cancer have for May right now? What does the first quarter moon have for May right now? There we go. It says take time to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. That's important. For the Five of Wands, this is your growing pains, your conflict. But for the Five of Wands, I don't know if there's been some disagreements going on with you and someone else, or you just not quite sure if your thoughts and your feelings are agreeing with whatever your situation is right now. But you also have the Death card, so I feel like whatever that is for you, the home heart shell kind of wants you to figure out what needs to end, what needs to transform, what needs to change so that you can move forward. You have the Nine of Swords as well, so I feel like it's a matter of pushing yourself to release any negativity, any stresses, worries, anxieties that you may be carrying, to release that for you so that you can push yourself forward. The Seven of Pentacles seems to be the results here, right? The Seven of Pentacles is having that patience, or having your patience pay off so you can see your growth, see your potential, seeing how much you could raise your standards for yourself for getting things done, making money, right? I just feel like with the Seven of Pentacles energy here is kind of nurturing some long-term goals, long-term plans, and how you're going to invest in that to make it happen for you, right? And then Mama Moon says, you are where you are and it's okay. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. Take some time for yourself, so self-care time, spa day, whatever that is for you. It says it's a time for you to share your own wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump right now. Take time to breathe out. What I got. Jay, a moon reading for Jay. What does Jay need to know from Mama Moon? And for the first quarter moon in Cancer? What does Jay need to know right now? Is there any spirit guys? Ancestors, angels, or fae, or Mama Moon? Mama Moon herself, right? We need messages from Mama Moon. What is Jay's Cancer moon energy? Heart, home, shell energy. What is the necessary push for Jay? How is this going to play out? What messages does Mama Moon have? Ooh, thank you. That one just popped right out for you. Your hard work is going to pay off, so that is awesome. That's always great news. So, what's the growing pains right now? What's the conflict you may be dealing with right now? Seems to be the Hierophants. I don't know if you're like torn between sticking to old plans, old rituals, old traditions that you had put in place, with changing things up and focusing on a newer traditions, routines, scheduling, whatever that is, trying to switch things up to make it new, or if it's a matter of connecting or committing to others. seems to be an inner conflict or some sort of growing pains for you. For the Fool here, this is your heart, home, and shell. So I feel like it's a matter of having some fresh starts, some new beginnings, taking that leap of faith and seeing what's out there, facing that unknown energy, right? I feel this energy of being more spontaneous or just trusting the universe on giving you what's next. The necessary push right now is the Nine of Wands, right? Being able to push through the hard times, pushing through the challenges that you're facing. Because I feel like there's this energy of you being persistent through the rough times, right? This sense of you being resilient, persistent, determined, giving you that final push to what's next. You have the Four of Pentacles for how this is going to play out for you. So I feel like you will be making progress, right? I feel this sense of you working or focusing on your long-term goals, your long-term sense of growth and stability moving forward, making money, getting things done, maybe being able to save money, or being able to protect your assets or whatever that is for you. And then Mama Moon says your hard work is paying off. It's a Capricorn card, so there could be a Capricorn coming into your energy. It says your plans will go well. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goals. So, discipline leads to success. It says hard work will pay off. Don't be controlling and avoid anyone who is being controlling as well. So, it's not just you, it's others around you, especially if they're trying to mess with your values and your beliefs and your standards for yourself. That is what I got. Hi, Bernard. How are you? You like these cards? No, I've had them for a while. These are my normal moon reading cards. I like these ones for moon readings. Sometimes I use other ones for moon readings, but I always tend to go back to these ones. BB, what does BB need to know about the first quarter moon in Cancer? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors? Mama Moon, we want Mama Moon's energy though. We need Mama Moon to come and give BB a message. But the first quarter moon in Cancer, what is BB's growing pains? What is the Cancer moon's energy right now? What is the necessary push forward? This one wants to come out. How is this going to play out for BB? See, for Mama Moon. What messages does Mama Moon have for BB? Ooh, prosperity lies ahead. That's exciting, right? Prosperity lies ahead. Look at that. The Taurus. It could be a Taurus in your energy. So don't be too stubborn, right? For the Queen of Wands, this is your growing pains or conflicts you may be having either with yourself or someone else. Maybe someone's testing your confidence or testing your ego. Whatever that is for you with the Queen of Wands. She's very sexy, vibrant being who's very unapologetic, very fearless in her energy. So I don't know if there's some energy that is causing you to act on impulse, or I don't know, someone's trying to manipulate your charm or something. Be aware of that during this moon phase. You have the Ace of Wands, so your heart, home, and shell is like a new beginnings, right? The sense of inspiration, creativity, being able to take action. So I feel like there's a lot of fire coming for you. Fire is a lot of passion, a lot of energetic movement, a lot of sparks flying, a lot of possibilities. Um, the Hangman, this is what's giving you this push forward, is maybe stop before you act. This is the first quarter moon energy is in this card as well. So it's like pause before you respond or pause before you act. Just because things may want to push you to move a little faster than you are used to going, maybe, but the outcome is success, right? With the Sun of energy. The Sun energy having that success. Oh my gosh, I want to say too many things at once. Um, Moving into something better, something more successful, achieving those goals, manifesting those goals. And then Mama Moon also says prosperity lies ahead. It says get or give a massage, healthy body and healthy mind. So there's that. Take time to pamper yourself, spa day, right? Or whatever that is for you. Netflix watching with your favorite treats. I don't know. A sign of a new relationship or sexier times lies ahead as well. So prosperity and love and sex. Oh my goodness. That seems like you won the lottery here. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. So there you go. I feel like Mama Moon's in a good mood today. For love. Let's see for love. General reading for love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give love a message? Ooh, there's love coming your way. There's maybe some challenges with this love, though, right? You have the Seven of Wands in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you lost your confidence or lacking confidence in one area or other. You have the World in the dark, too. So I feel like you're still dealing with this cycle. The cycle you're in has not completed yet. Maybe it'll take some more time. You know, the full moon is coming on April 1st. So there's that. You know, usually the full moon is a really good boost of energy, but it is on April Fool's Day, so I have no idea how that's gonna play out for you all. Right? But you have your cup is full of love, right? The Ace of Cups, overflowing with good positive emotions. I feel this sense of love, healing, inspiration coming your way. Maybe some sort of spiritual awakening as well, especially with the Hermit doing some self reflection, some enlightenment coming your way too. So I feel like, yeah, there's going to be some healing. There's going to be some things come clear to you, even though you're still stuck in the same situation. You may get some new insights on that. Your God is coming. Yeah, April 1st, full moon and April Fool. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, right? For the Emperor in the dark. So someone here may be trying to play games with you or mess with your mind. This Emperor here, I feel like they're on like a control situation. Let's just see. What does love need to know about this Emperor here? What is this Emperor's deal? What is this Emperor's deal? King of Pentacles, yeah, so I don't know if they're just hungry, just focusing on materialistic things, just wanting that sense of control. You know? I feel like they're very ambitious, very persuasive in whatever they want, but they may be up to no good. The Five of Swords may promise you more than they can deliver. I don't know. But that's what I got. Overall, seems very positive, except for this butt cheek here. But you know, I don't know. Fight them. I don't know, or avoid them. Be stubborn, right? Be a Taurus when you're dealing with them. Be stubborn, not move. That is what I got. Could be the guy from Monday, maybe. I don't know. Kaylee, theme reading for Kaylee. Yes, let's see for Kaylee. What messages does Mama Moon have for Kaylee? What does the first quarter moon energy have for Kaylee? Ooh, don't let pride get in your way. What does the first quarter moon have to say for Kaylee? So, for your growing pains, conflict, whatever that is for you moving forward, during the first quarter moon phase in Cancer, you have the Four of Pentacles, right? So I feel like it's a matter of focusing on the things that you can control, releasing what you can't control, so it doesn't turn into some sort of inner conflict with yourself, or being mindful of getting into any conflicts with other people about money, finances, home life scenario, because I feel like it's important for you to protect yourself during this phase. I feel like there's energy of staying in your comfort zone right now, especially with how much you feel like you can spend with your budgeting and that sort of thing. But your home, heart, and shell energy with the Cancer moon, Cancer being in the moon energy right now, is love, right? The Two of Cups, love and romance, and maybe some soul connections or partnerships. Maybe it's just some good collaboration coming through for you. Because I feel the sense of having some mutual vibes, some healthy boundaries between the two of you, or good conversations. You have the Temperance. This is that necessary push to move forward. It is pushing yourself forward, but within moderation, not too fast, not too slow. Have a steady flow going there. Have some serenity here, like the Temperance card says. But I feel like it's a matter of also having patience and not getting ahead of yourself too quickly. And I feel like the outcome of that is going to boost your strength, boost your confidence, boost your ego, may lead you to some passion and love energy as well, right? I feel like you have infinity potential right now. And then you have the full moon and Leo card. So it could be a Leo coming into your energy. Don't let your pride get into your way. It says be magnificent without being plain too much. So don't be boring. That's not me talking, it's Mama Moon. Self-esteem is good. Vanity is not. Everyone is equally important right now. So be creative. So creative urges should be followed. Work some magic with your creativity. A friendship may be ending now. Ooh, that is what I got. The strength card is also a Leo, so there could be definitely a Leo coming into your energy with this. That is what I got. Magical, hello. What does Magical need to know right now? Let's see, what does Magical need to know? Or not Magical, sorry, Mystical. What does Mystical need to know right now? I should know that. Is there any space? Okay. We'll take that. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Mystical a message? What does Mystical need to know right now? Thank you, Joy, so much for your donation. What does Mystical need to know right now? Ooh, you have the Nine of Pentacles in the light. I feel like you're gonna be getting things done. I don't know if you're working or you're gonna be getting work soon because I feel the sense of money coming in. I feel this energy of achievements, focusing on yourself or raising your standards for yourself, raising the bar, whatever that is for you. The Page of Cups, I feel like if you're waiting to hear from someone, they're not going to reach out or respond to you right now. I feel like they're still exploring their options or trying to think of what other things, I don't know. I feel like they're exploring their options more than anything. Because I feel like right now they're kind of having mixed feelings about something, maybe even forgetful. Maybe they even forgot about you. I don't know. The devil is in the light here, so I feel the sense of being tied down to like some materialistic things or some temptations may persuade you in a direction or other. But overall, you're standing strong with the Nine of Pentacles, right? I feel like that's a very positive energy, getting things done, making money, raising the bar for yourself. The Page of Swords in the dark too. So yeah, there could be someone coming into your energy that's just, who is coming into Mystical's energy with the Page of Cups, Page of Swords in the dark with the Devil energy? Who is this person? Oh, yeah, the Queen of Cups. So I feel like it's someone who's very moody, maybe someone who's insecure in their energy, um, trying to rely on you instead of standing on their own 2 feet kind of thing. Because I feel like they're struggling with making a choice or a decision. So I don't know if they think that you're after their person or what's going on with that because there is a Knight of Swords. I feel like the Knight of Swords is full of love and romance, so I'm not quite sure what this is or if this person is just jealous of you. I don't know. Because I feel like with the Two of Swords, they're not sure what decision to make, but with the Queen of Cups in the dark, I don't feel like it's a very positive one. The Eight of Wands, I feel like there's going to be some quick, fast-paced changes for you. Yeah, I feel like they're going to be positive, though. What are these positive changes? What are these quick, fast, positive changes? The Eight of Pentacles, right? I feel like you're going to be working, being productive, getting things done, boosting your independence. Things are going to be improving. So whoever this person is, don't let them rain on your parade kind of thing, right? Don't let them, discourage you from this positive energy or block your path in any way. That is what I got. Oh, I'll try my best, Bernard. When it's your turn, I will try my best to give you some positive news. I think I saw you on the list there. Joy, thank you so much for your donation. What can Joy expect this month of April? What can Joy expect for the month of April? Is there any spirit guides, answer the names, or Fae? What can Joy expect for the month of April? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answer the names, or Fae? What can Joy expect for the month of April? You have the theme for April is going to be the Queen of Swords. So it's a matter of you speaking your truth and being clear minded, speaking with clarity, being assertive, being bold in your energy, no playing games, say what you mean and do what you say kind of thing. I feel like it's not a good time to be all emotional or sensitive right now because I feel like you're going to have your strength is going to be tested during April. For the Empress in the Dark, I feel like there's energy of either some creative blocks or some sort of domestic drama trying to come through. You have the Hangman in the Light, so I feel like it's important to take a pause before you react to anything that may be, pushing you in one direction that you don't want to go into, causing any stresses or worries or, anxiety or sleepless nights or whatever. And yeah, you have the Six of Swords. So I feel like whatever your situation is, you may be just lingering in that energy for a while longer before you take a step forward. Let's see. Why is the Six of Swords in the dark? Why the Six of Swords in the dark? Oh, the Page of Wands. Maybe you're waiting for some clarity, for some information, or some from good news, or waiting to hear back from someone because you also have the Page of Wands in the dark. So yeah, I feel like you're gonna be waiting till you hear from the Page of Wands, but I feel like you will eventually, even though they may be diddle daddling or taking their time of getting back to you. Let's see. How is Joy gonna be moving forward? How is Joy gonna be moving forward? The Eight of Pentacles, right? Getting work done. I feel like you're gonna get your work done. There's gonna be some improvements there with developing your skills. Be consistent with your work, putting in the time, showing up. I don't know if this is like a raise or a boost up in your career or whatever that is for you. You may be stuck at balancing some different tasks going on there. I feel like you may discover some talents you didn't realize you had. But overall, seems good. There's going to be some challenges and ups and downs, but we got this. Seems like it's going to end on a positive note, though. Here's what I got. Philia, hello. My moon is Cancer. Oh, nice. For Philia, what are Eric's intentions towards Philia? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What are Eric's intentions towards Philia? What are Eric's intentions towards Philia right now? Ooh, he's gonna be a fool. Oh man. I mean, I don't know. The cards are saying that Eric's intentions are to take a leap of faith with you. I'm not quite sure if it's the best move on their part because the Nine of Swords is in the dark. So even though it may give you some clarity to stop wondering about them or wondering what's happening between the two of you, it may bring you some closure or something. You may feel like you can move forward with this closure, but I feel like it's not really going to spark anything just because the Ace of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like that spark is going to burn out really quickly. I feel like there'll be a lack of drive or a lack of motivation, but maybe the closure will be good. The Two of Swords, I feel like you may lead you with indecisiveness of what to do or what steps to take next. Um, what else does Philia need to know about this energy? What else does Philia need to know about this energy? Yeah, Two of Cups is in the light. So you may decide, like, are you going to give this another go with the relationship or walk your separate ways, right? Because I feel like it's kind of going to be an energy that may come in fast and unexpectedly if it does come in. But it's going to be one of those things where it just comes in really fast and then just stays there, and then both of you don't know what to do with it. I feel like you won't really know what to do with it until it happens. If it happens, right? Because the energies are constantly changing all the time. Yeah, it came out first also in your last reading. Okay, yeah, huh. I don't know. That's what's happening right now. I don't know. Diamond Girl, what's the energy around my next serious relationship coming in? What is the energy around Diamond Girl's next serious relationship coming in for Diamond Girls? Are any spirit guides, epic angels, or fae that want to come and give Diamond Girl a message? What does Diamond Girl need to know? What's next that's coming in their next serious relationship? Ooh, the Nine of Cups. Ooh, the Nine of Cups. For the Nine of Cups, I feel this energy of embracing some joy and fulfillment and love, right? I feel this energy of feeling satisfied, success. I feel like they're really going to recognize you and your energy. Maybe a refresh, new beginning. I feel like this is going to be a re-beginning, like a restart. So I feel like your next serious relationship may be like one that you've already had before. I don't know, because I feel like it's starting again. I don't know. The Queen of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like there's energy of feeling a little sensitive, a little insecure, a little unsure of where this is going. But I feel like your relationship person is going to be very, hard-headed, very good with their communication, be very clear-minded. I feel like they'll be more on board with this than maybe you will be. With the King of Swords and a Light too, I just feel the sense of them wanting to settle down, wanting to be serious, feeling like they have matured since the last time the two of you have been together. There is a judgment here, so it seems to be being blessed by the spirits, the ancestors, It seems to be what is the King of Swords' true inner calling. Not quite sure how it's going to align with you, though. There is a magician, so I feel like there could be possibilities of, making magic happen, having that sense of chemistry between the two of you, being able to work through it and get it going. You have the Fool in the dark here, so I feel it's kind of a little bit of a lack of direction, or not really a lack of direction, maybe a redirection of where you feel like you're headed or where you feel like you should be going. But it's not feeling very negative. It's just, I feel like your energy may not be 100% in it as much or as strongly as the King of Swords, whoever they are for you. What does Diamond Girl need to know about this energy? The Three of Cups. So you may be even meeting this person like at a party. Um, or like a shower. I don't know, because I feel like there may be like gifts being given here. When is this energy gonna come for Diamond Girl? Just curious. On Monday. I don't know which Monday. Could be next Monday. Could be any Monday, right? Seems like this is gonna happen on a normal Monday, so I don't know if this is like an office party. No idea. That is what I go at. There's gonna be a good balance between the two of you, though, it seems, this time around. Thank you, Joy, for your donation. Thank you again so much. I appreciate you. What are the challenges that Joy will be facing in April? Is it a personal or work concerns? Let's see for Joy. Give me spirit guides, answer Faye. They want to come and give Joy a message. What are the challenges that Joy will be facing in April? You have the Ace of Swords. So some challenges will be having some, some brain farts of some sort, having some clarity of where to begin, or lacking ideas or inspiration of what is next for you. You have the Hangman, so it's kind of like taking that pause before you jump into things, or it's in the dark though, so I don't know if it's a matter of like figuring out what you may need to sacrifice in order to make something else work. Because I feel like for some reason you may feel like you're stuck in a cycle and struggling to move forward. The Eight of Swords may cause some stress or feeling restricted in how much you can move in one way or another. So I don't know if this is just like life in general, rather than being specific completely towards work or personal. Maybe it's a mixture of both, trying to balance both at the same time, work life with your personal life. You have the Lovers here, so you may be at a crossroads with different people in your life, who you can trust or who you can rely on, who you can't, kind of thing. The Magician here in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of, yeah, some confusions and communication blocks or miscommunication of some sorts, with the Three of Wands, wanting to plan ahead, wanting to expand your vision, wanting to think outside of the box and explore, but also feeling like you're limited on how much you can do that, right? With the Three of Wands, it's just, you're on the right track, you're on the right path. It's just a matter of where you're going to direct your energy, where you direct your focus goes, your energy will flow. But where to direct your focus is, let's see, what else does Joy need to know about this? Knight of Wands. So some may want to take action towards you. This could be in romance or career. But it seems like you're going to be at a pause of which decision to make, right? The Seven Cups is in the dark. So I feel like it's a matter of choosing wisely, like choosing what is realistic for you right now, what makes sense for you right now, rather than just like wishful thinking kind of thing. Making sure you know all the facts about it and not just agreeing to something that you're not quite sure what is. Is this a potential career situation? Is this a potential career situation for Joy? This potential career situation for Joy. The Ten of Pentacles could be career or family at the 10. Fun. I feel like it's kind of like breaking out of tradition or breaking out of something that you would typically do. So something may come your way where you may have an opportunity of doing something else that may change your routine, or you may change the cycle that you're on right now into a different direction. It seems positive, but it may cause challenges to start, is what it seems. I don't know. But that is what I got. Would you want me to clarify on something more specific, Joy? Hopefully, I didn't confuse things even more. Is this a work title situation? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? Is this a work title situation. Is this a work title situation? The Five of Swords is no. I mean, it's in the dark, so it's not as strong no. I thought the Two of Pentacles came out earlier. I don't know. I guess if it was the last one or not, but it could be because I feel like it's either a work change or a family change, right? With all the Pentacles here, the Hierophant here makes switching up what you would normally do or expect. Taking action with that. Could be you taking action if it's not someone else. That is what I got. Could this be love? Could this be love and romance? Could this be love and romance? The Devil is no. Is this just general life stuff? No. The cards seem to not want to tell you. I feel like it's one of these is just Spirit thinks you to something you need to figure out on your own. That's what I think. I don't know. That's what I got though. Yeah. I feel like you're gonna have choices and decisions that you're gonna have to make that are more like long-term goals, like long-term rather than just your current cycle. I feel like it's trying to move you towards a new cycle of some sorts to have that sense of completion. That's what I got. You feel like it's work, or it probably is work, yeah. Always listen to your instincts, right? Your instincts, your intuition always tells you what it is, right? That's what your intuition is for. Yeah, that would definitely make sense for the cards that came out. Challenging you to work and move higher up. Yeah, that does make sense. Mary Jana, hi. What awaits Mary Jana in April? Thank you so much for your donation, Joy. Let's see for Mary Jana. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mary Jana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mary Jana a message? What does Mary Jana need to know right now? What awaits Mary Jana for April? Ooh, not too bad, right? I feel like the beginning of April is going to be challenging with the Five of Cups. There may be some emotional struggles going on, maybe feeling bored and doom scrolling or whatever that is for you. But I feel like you're going to also have choices or opportunities to choose upon, right? The Seven of Cups, maybe having visions, maybe having too many choices, too many options. I don't know. Because I feel like it's a matter of making sure you don't overthink it, don't over fantasize it kind of thing, and be realistic with your goals. And, being able to make a choice that you feel like you can stick with, what makes sense for you moving forward. Because with the High Priestess here, I feel like your judgment may be a little bit clouded with trying to trust your intuition, trying to trust your instincts of which is the best path for you moving forward. Because I feel like there's also this energy of you waiting before you take action, just having that sense of patience and staying calm and not allowing your emotions to stir the pot kind of thing. Because I feel like there's this energy of some sort of like skills or some sort of thing about yourself will be revealed towards you because you have this Ace of Wands here. So I feel like there's a spark of new inspiration, new creativity, maybe a new spark of possibilities, like a new venture, new project, new work. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark, so it may test your independence. You may have to boost your courage a little bit more, or your confidence. But it seems like you're gonna have success. I feel like all of this has to do with your work situation, right? Yeah, it could be love. I feel like this is more of a work situation. of the decisions that you're going to have to make with boosting your confidence. King of Pentacles, right? Being focused on building a sense of stability, being ambitious, being reliable and practical with your work. But that's what I got. Yeah, it does look really good. Nail, hello. For Nail, current energy of Amar. What may happen later? Let's see. What is the current energy of Amar? Is there any spirit guides, answers, fae that want to come and give Nail a message about what is Amar's energy right now? I feel like their energy right now is them feeling a little bit stuck about what their next actions are, what their next plans are, what they're doing next kind of thing. Because I feel like they're kind of like trapped with lacking progress. I don't know if there's been some broken promises going on there or what. The Six of Cups, so I feel like they're kind of like stuck or hung up on something from the past and they're struggling to move forward. You know, I feel like they are being slow. They're not going fast and making their decision about something or other. What may happen later? What may happen later? What may happen later for Nail? What happened next? I feel like it's really important for you to trust your instincts, trust your inner wisdom of what your next steps are, figuring out how you're going to get through this. Because you also have the Queen of Wands, so it's kind of like being bold, being clear with your communication. You know, I feel this energy of boosting your confidence too. Why is he still cautious? Why is he still cautious of Nail? Why is he still cautious of Nail? The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like he's struggling with the relationship and work-life balance. And they're not really good at dealing with the two. Is Nail... Is this, Nail of Illusions? Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is yes, but it's the Ace of Cards. I feel like I get some new clarity more than like yes as illusions, but I feel like they just struggle with the work and relationships type balance. I feel like you're gonna get a new sense of clarity, like the truth of whatever's going on there will be revealed towards you. I feel like it is a matter of having patience, like the Four of Pentacles here, being cautious about what the next steps are for you. So I feel like just as much as they are cautious, it may be a good energy for you to also be cautious, like moving forward with slow and steady pace, right? When a relationship builds slow and steady, it usually lasts longer than something that comes on very fast, because very fast love is just lust and not love. So then it tends to not work out as a real relationship. Because you have the Six of Wands in the dark, so there's still some things that need to be worked out. I feel like they're still validating each other's thoughts and feelings. Seems to be what's coming through here. But that is what I got. Bernard! Is Bernard in the house? Let's see for Bernard. I can't do tax related questions, Bernard. That falls under legal stuff. Second question. Virgo went out of town. Ooh, what was the Virgo doing? You don't want any kisses? Okay. No kisses for Bernard. Let's see for Bernard. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What was the Virgo up to when she left town? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What was the Virgo up to when they left town? That was my shuffle. Let's try that again. For Bernard, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What did the Virgo do when they left town? I feel like whatever the Virgo was doing, she had this sense of liberation, right? She feel like she wasn't tied down. She was free to do as she pleased. She went on the town, right? The world is here. She had the whole world in her hands. So I feel like she really enjoyed herself, right? The Nine of Wands is in the light too, so I feel like she had some success. Even though she may feel exhausted from her adventure out, she may come back tired and unfocused or just needing time. The Queen of Swords is in the dark, so she may, because she's tired, she may be cranky and moody. I don't know. The Queen of Swords in the dark, I just feel like, she may be holding a grudge for some reason. I'm not quite sure what that is about, but she has a lot of worries and stresses. I don't know if she went out of town and spent too much money and now she's stressed about it. What does Bernard need to know about this Virgo? What does Bernard need to know about this Virgo? I feel like when she comes back, she's gonna have choices to make with the Two of Pentacles. She may be stuck inside with not being able to go out as much because she spent too much money, it seems. That's what I got. She's gonna have to juggle around her finances for a bit. Divyani! A career reading for Divyani. Let's see for Divyani. Divyani Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae. What does Divyani need to know about their career? Will Divyani get a new job? Is there any Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae that want to come and give Divyani a message? What does Divyani need to know about their career? For the Queen of Wands in the light, I feel like you are going to step up in your career energy. So I feel like you will be getting a new job soon. Because Queen of Wands, she's very resilient. She's very fearless. So I feel like it's just a matter of you getting that spark of fire to boost your confidence, boost your ego a little bit. Maybe it's a matter of releasing a little bit of control, a little bit of maybe not control, but really seeing being very specific on a certain thing and being open to new ideas. The Ten of Wands is in the dark, which is good, right? You want Ten of Wands in the dark because I feel like you're gonna have a lot less on your plate, a lot less weight on your shoulders moving forward, even though you may feel like you're walking into the unknown with not a lot of certainty. You have the Eight of Wands though, so there's gonna be some quick, fast-paced movements in your career. And I feel like that is also a strength of yours with being able to act quickly, especially under pressure, because I feel like there's this energy of you keeping motion, keep moving and keep going, seems to be one of your strengths as well. So you have the Empress here. The Empress is very creative, very down to earth, very grounded. I feel that coming through in your energy as well, just being more realistic with your expectations and being more open to new ideas, new opportunities, new things that may come your way. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, and I feel like that's just saying that you may release some sort of sense of being stubborn about something or other. Let's just see for Divyani. What else does Divyani need to know? Will Divyani actually be getting a new job soon? Will Divyani be getting a new job soon? I feel like you will, but maybe a little bit delayed. It may take a little bit more time to boost that strength and to make the justice play out a little bit more fairly for you. It may take some more time with that, right? The Eight of Cups. You're climbing that mountain, right? You see that mountain? I feel like you're going to climb it one way or another. It's just slow and steady seems to be the way to go, but it does seem to come with boosting your ego. That is what I got. Believe in yourself. Believe, you can reach the top. I feel like it all depends on how this plays out for you, but we'll see. Will Divyani get a good salary? Will Divyani get a good salary? The Queen of Cups, I feel like you can make that opportunity manifest for yourself, right? Being the queen, you could be the CEO if you wanted. But yeah, it does seem to be with taking a leap of faith though, even though the fool is in the dark. Maybe take a leap of faith without any risk. Do some calculated risk. You know? Pure Heart. What are JP's feelings and intentions for Pure Heart? What are JP's feelings and intentions for Pure Heart right now? Oops. These cards just don't want to cooperate. Let's see for Pure Heart. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Pure Heart a message? What are JP's feelings and intentions for Pure Heart? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Pure Heart a message? What are JP's feelings and intentions for Pure Heart right now? For the next 3 months, I feel like there's a possibility of it going up and down, right? Because you have the judgment in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of. I just feel like there's this energy of avoiding some sort of decision. Not quite sure what that is about. But I feel like you're going to have to make that decision one way or another eventually. It's just going to keep appearing until it happens. Since you also have the Two of Swords here. Yeah, the King of Swords. So I feel like JP may not have a lot of strong feelings with their thoughts and intentions towards you. You know, the King of Swords in the dark, I don't know if they're just a matter of just listening to you and following your lead kind of thing, or if they're just being really stubborn about something. You have the Four of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like you may end up taking a little bit of a break in the next 3 months from each other. Let's see, what is going on between JP and Pure Heart? What is happening between JP and Pure Heart? Yeah, there seems to be a lot of like a ball of stress or conflict or something is brewing between the two of you. The Seven of Wands is in the dark, so I just feel a sense of feeling overwhelmed and just wanting to give up and just feel like it's a never ending battle that's not going to end. Three of Swords. I feel like if you had a break, I feel like you would reconcile again. I just feel like there's some emotions that need to come out because at the bottom of the deck you have the Page of Cups, so really needing to communicate about what the deep, dark, down feelings are, right? You have the Four of Pentacles in the dark. So, Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, 4 is kind of protection, having that sense of stability, making sure that you feel safe, you feel grounded. Trust your inner wisdom, trust your instincts, trust how you're feeling about this as you move forward. But that is what I got. Hi, Jess. How are you? My baby. Moon reading for my baby. Yeah. So what messages does Mama Moon have for my baby? What does the first quarter moon in Cancer have for my baby right now? You got show the world the real you. Let's see. What messages does the first quarter moon have for my baby? What's the friction and the challenges? And what is going on here? So you have the Lovers. So I don't know if there's been some conflicts or tension or some sort of growing pains between you and a relationship, or you and some sort of commitments, or just the people in your life in general. But you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So luck, timing, and destiny is on your side. So this is the moon's energy itself, right? The home, heart, and shell. is like luck and destiny is on your side. Maybe some good karma, maybe some new opportunities. The element of change may be coming as well, so things may change for the better. You have the Two of Pentacles. So this is your necessary push forward. So the Two of Pentacles is like making that decision. Figure out what's your priority, how you're going to make your priorities flow, what things are you balancing, what things are you juggling. You know, you gotta juggle that time management with resources, or juggling your um bank account balance, or whatever that is for you. The outcome is that you're going to spark some new ideas, some new communication. Maybe someone's going to announce some good news towards you, or a job offer, whatever this is for you with the Page of Wands. I feel like it's really going to spark something, right? Some big ideas, some inspiration, some creativity that makes you feel enthusiastic. So this is a good moon for you. And then it says, show the world the real you. This is an Aquarius card, so there could be an Aquarius coming to your energy. It says, the situation will take an unexpected turn. Be aware of your feelings, but also prepare to move on. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. Don't be all in your head too much, you know. Be in your heart as well. A friend needs you, so be there for them. So I don't know if your friend's an Aquarius or what's going on with that, but that's what I got. I'll be right back. Voila! With the AI feel successful. Will the AI feel successful for Koala? Let's see for Koala. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Koala a message? Will the AI field be successful for Koala? I would say yes, just because you're an Aquarius. And Aquariuses are really good with advanced technology. So I would say yes, just based on your sign. But let's see what the cards have to say. For Koala, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Koala a message? I feel like it would be just on the the Eight of Pentacles, because the Eight of Pentacles is like developing your skills and stuff. But I feel like it will be challenging as well. You know, I feel like there may be some work issues that may be challenging. Maybe the work itself may isolate you with not a lot of other people to work with or connect with. But with the Eight of Pentacles here, I feel like you will develop your skills. You will be consistent. I feel like it'll be easy for you to get a promotion in that field. You have the Queen of Cups in the dark as well. So, you know, it may be hard in your emotions. You know, it may be, you know, maybe tough to find other people, but I feel like you will connect with people eventually. It may be slow, but I feel like you will. You may even meet like your love. You're right, a love and romance may come out of it as well. But yeah, I feel like it will test your confidence. It'll test your strength of how well you can keep up with it, or you know, with the home work life kind of scenario. What else does Koala need to know about the being successful in the AI field? Ace of Cups, right? I feel like you're gonna love it. Whatever challenges you may be facing, I feel like you're gonna overcome them. Your tower's in the dark, so you're gonna crush that. Four of Cups, you know, may lead you to newer opportunities later down the road that you're not realizing right now. But that's what I got. Dwayne! Oh man. So what happened to the other one, Dwayne? Let's see for Dwayne. Running spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. They want to come and give Dwayne a message. Will Lisa let her guard down and give Dwayne the green light? Will Lisa let her guard down and give Dwayne the green light to commit? Dwayne spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. This one wants to come out. There we go. He really hasn't said time yet. Oh man. Let's see for Dwayne. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dwayne a message? Will Lisa let her guard down and give Dwayne the green light to commit? It looks like she will. I mean, looks like she will. Looks like she has a change of heart at the current energy, so you might want to snatch it up before it disappears, right? I feel like her green light is like the stop light, you know, the traffic light. It doesn't stay green for long. You had a wreck on Saturday? Oh man. Just kind of hesitant to, well, you know, like I said, she's like the traffic light. You gotta take it as you have it because it doesn't stay green for long. The Page of Wands. I feel like she's waiting to hear from you. She's waiting to hear what kind of romantic gestures you're gonna do, right? The Page of Wands is someone who's very romantic, very chatty, very affectionate, and very, you know, comes up with new ideas, new creativity. Um, yeah, because I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like she doesn't want to do the work. She wants you to do all the work, right? You're the man, so you're supposed to, you know, ask her out, plan the event, and make sure it's perfect. I feel like it's hard work to be a man, but you know. Uh, the Four of Wands is in the light. I feel like there's this energy of wanting to celebrate or wanting to connect or wanting some good positive energy there, right? The Four of Wands in the light, I just feel the sense of belonging and community and invitation is trying to come through. You have the Ten of Wands in the light too. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of work, a lot of responsibility on your end. But if you're willing to take that leap of faith, I mean, it could be positive. I don't know. I feel like you gotta take the green light as it comes, and you know, before it turns yellow. And when it's yellow, you gotta do your thing. It seems. Right? She does want friendship. You know, the friendship is destined to happen. Illusions. So be aware of love's illusions. So I don't know if Lisa just uses you. You know. This connection is based on friendship and may never develop anywhere. I could see that being a thing too. Destiny. The reunion with you and your twin flame is a destined event. Maybe you and Lisa are twin flames. Sometimes that doesn't work out well. Illusions. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. Yeah. Bernard, I did your reading. Go back in the live a little bit. I did do your reading. Yeah, you missed it, Bernard. Go back a little bit. Go back a few minutes and you'll see it. I think you missed it, Bernard. Right before Dwayne. Let's see for Kath. What's coming towards Kath in the week of March 30th to April 5th? Let's see for Kath. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming towards Kath in the week of March 30th to April 5th? Let's see. That's like Easter weekend too, right? That's gonna be fun. I don't know if you celebrate Easter or you just have that time off, but let's see. Journey Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae. The one coming give Kath a message. What's coming towards Kath the week of March 30th to April 5th? Good night, Dwayne. Thank you for coming. You have the Two of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like you're going to be a little indecisive of which path or which decisions to make that week. Because with the Two of Pentacles, I just feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance, and maybe things may get a little disorganized, or, you know, some financial, stressful, chaotic thing may happen. Because you have the Five of Swords too, so I don't know if this is like a conflict happening of like, you know, you and someone having different ideas of what the plans should be or how the plans are going to work out. I don't know. But I feel like if you stick to whatever is traditionally expected, I feel like you have a chance of things playing out well, right? With the Hierophant here, I just feel like there's this energy of maybe seeking advice from someone else, or like figure out um what is going on, like what is conventional for you to do right now. Because you have the Seven of Cups, you may have choices and options. So I feel like whatever options are like what you would normally do or expect traditionally may be the way to go, but I feel like it's also just choosing whichever one and sticking with it. I don't know if this is going to cause a conflict um with someone, like just being at a crossroads of what's what. It could be family or whoever you're planning on connecting with that week. You have the Ten of Cups. I feel like it's more family because I feel like there's a family drama scenario trying to come out of this, or a family conflict of some sorts. What does Kath need to know about this energy? What? You have the Hierophant in the dark here, so you know, if you don't want to do things that are traditionally expected, maybe you need to be a rebel and change it up a little bit to have that sense of freedom, right? The Devil in the dark, wanting to break free from what holds you back or what ties you down, and boosting your strength, boosting your ego. But that is what I got. I feel like you will figure it out. Serene, hello. What can I know about my future life partner for Serene? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae? The one can only give Serene a message. What can Serene know about their future life partner right now? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae? The one gives Serene a message about their future life partner. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. I feel I feel like there's this energy of you cheating on someone with this life partner. So I don't know if you're gonna be with someone, but then meet another person and kind of like cheat on that, because I feel like you're the one that's gonna be sneaking around. Um, the Four of Swords is in the dark too, so I feel this energy of, you know, just needing to break, or just needing, maybe you'll be in a break or a separation with someone, and during that break you're going to meet someone else, because I feel like they're going to be very chatty with you. I feel like they'll be very loyal and dedicated towards you, like pay more attention towards you than someone else, because I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, um I feel like this Taurus energy, because Tauruses can, um, when they love, they put them all themselves into it. Um, you know, I feel that energy, even though it may break someone else's heart. I feel like that is what's coming through. But I feel like overall, you'll make peace with the person you're with to be with the new person. What is the love energy that's coming through here? What is the love energy that's coming through here? Right? True love. Says dreams. Look at your dreams. They hold all the answers you may be seeking. And this one is true love, a deep and enduring connection, going beyond superficial attraction. But also be aware of love's illusions and see reality clearly. So I don't know if this one with the illusions is like you think you're going to meet the right person, but then when you're with them, you're going to realize that they're not the right person when you meet this new person. Who exactly is this new person that's going to come through? The Nine of Cups. So I feel like they're going to be like a dream come true kind of person. Like just someone you really connect well with. Someone that has the same, wants and desires as you. Yeah. You have the Five of Cups here in the dark. So yeah, I feel like you're going to end things with someone else and embrace this love energy. And maybe a conflict at first with the old person and the new person, but I feel like you're going to figure it out. That is what I got. Yeah. I feel like the new love person is not really having a strong energy right now. That's what I got. Elephant. Theme reading for elephant. Yes. What does elephant need to know about the first quarter moon in Cancer? What does the first quarter moon want elephant to know right now? What does my moon want Cancer to know right now? What are elephants' growing pains? What is elephant's Cancer moon energy? What is elephant's necessary push forward? How is this going to play out? What messages does my moon have for elephant tonight? So you have a new moon in Aquarius, so there could be an Aquarius coming into your energy. And it says, bring love into the situation. So for the growing pains, this is a conflict that you may be dealing with during this first quarter moon phase, right? You may feel like you're stuck in the middle. You may be struggling with some sort of choice or decision that needs to be made. Maybe you and someone else have different ideas, different opinions, and struggling on deciding on who's right, who's not. I don't know how that's playing out for you, but I feel like there's this energy of you weighing your options and solving whatever that issue is. The Ten of Cups is in the light. This is your Cancer moon energy, so your home, heart, and shell energy. I feel like it's just a matter of embracing that home, love, enjoying that positivity, right? I feel the sense of your wants, the desires are going to be aligned and clear. I feel a sense of fulfillment and joy and total alignment, like all mind, heart, and soul all aligned. For the Page of Swords, the necessary push is that you're going to get some good communication or, a message of some sorts coming towards you that's kind of going to give you the push to move forward. Because I feel like, I don't know if this is like new information coming in or what. Because I feel like there's this energy of feeling more curious, more more like a spy looking into things kind of thing, a little deeper. And how it's going to play out the Three of Wands. It's going to expand your vision. It's going to expand your ideas, like help you to think outside the box. I feel like it's going to help you feel like you're on the right path, on the right track, with just looking ahead, being and feeling more optimistic. And then Mama Moon says you need to be more detached from the situation. Not quite sure what that means for you. Maybe it's a matter of not deciding. It says more changes is called for. Move towards the future. Think outside of the box, right? That's what we were saying. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Maybe a thing too. Maybe donating stuff that you don't need anymore. And bring love into the situation, it seems. Let's see. Is there a love energy coming in for Elephant? Is there a love energy coming in for Elephant? Connection. Love is the bridge of connecting souls. Cherish those connections. It makes a matter of cherishing the love situations that you have already. But that is what I got. Jazz. How are things going to be between Jazz and A after I confronted him regarding his actions? Let's see for Jazz. During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, they want to come and give Jazz a message. During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, they want to come and give Jazz a message. What does Jazz need to know about how things are going to be going between Jazz and A after confronting him regarding his actions? You have the Four of Wands in the dark. Four of Wands in the dark, I feel there's going to be. I feel like at first A may act like they're faking like everything's okay and pretending that everything is good and that they're not being hurt by being confronted by their actions, whatever their actions were. Because I just feel this energy of them, canceling plans, like just faking, just trying to show more that they're not bothered by this. So I feel like this may spark some new ideas within you or spark this sense of clarity of you seeing A for their true selves, which may lead you with some options and how you're going to play your next move kind of thing. The Page of Swords, yeah, I feel like even though they may try to play it cool and nothing's bothering them, they may distance their communication from you for a while, because I feel like they're going to be sulking and just, stuck in their emotional state that they'll be in. Is feeling, immature. I feel like it's going to cause some mixed feelings. Let's see what's going on. What does Jazz need to know about this energy between Jazz and A? Right, the devil energy here. I feel like it's going to break some sort of toxic shift that's been going on for a while. And I feel like maybe after you both or A thinks things through, they may be better. Okay, yeah. The Two of Pentacles is in the dark, so just kind of like weighing your options of what your next moves are. I feel like once he has time to think about it, he'll probably cool off and come around. But I feel like he's going to put on a show like he did. It's not bothering him. And then he's going to, crawl into his shell and pout about it, think about it, and then come out and figure out what's next. But that's what I got. Mm. Meditation. Theme reading for meditation. What does Mama Moon want to say to meditation? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? What does meditation need to know from Mama Moon? What does the first quarter moon in Cancer have for meditation? This is what's coming out. What does meditation need to know about the first quarter moon phase in Cancer? What messages does Mama Moon have for meditation? So for the Hierophant and the Light, I feel like this is supposed to be growing pains, like some sort of conflict you may be going through during this moon phase. So I feel like you may be, going through a challenge or a conflict of with yourself, like trying to figure out what is your true values and beliefs, what traditions or rituals or things like that you want to keep, which ones you may want to change up or let go of, or invent some new ones. Um, then you have the King of Cups and the Light as well. So I feel like there's this energy of this is heart, home, and shell, right? So it's kind of like improving your creativity, your imagination, your really truly following your heart of being tactful in your energy and really digging deeper into your intuitive abilities or into your astrology, whatever that is for you. Because I feel like you're getting some good news or some good feedback of some sorts. I don't know if this has to do with your work or progress or what. It could also just be someone coming into your energy in love and romance, right? There's always a possibility with the Knight of Cups. But you have the Page of Swords here. So this is your push forward with someone giving you some information that may awaken something within you, give you some new sense of clarity or some information that can go on, maybe some new insight. Whoever this person is, I feel like they are full of new ideas, affection, curiosity. You have the Seven of Pentacles too, so I feel like this is how it's going to play out for you. Seven of Pentacles will give you something to grow and nurture, right? I feel the sense of you taking a step back, evaluating your progress, seeing how much you've done, how much you've grown, and what you're going to keep growing moving forward. And then Mama Moon says, don't let your past hold you back, right? Release the past. Just because you can't do it doesn't mean you should. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. A relationship is karmic, so that might be the Knight of Cups. That could be a karmic relationship. Ooh. And has played across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may have been on the verge of obsession. Maybe that's them towards you if that's not you. But it says don't repeat what isn't working. So there's that. Let's see. What is this karmic love energy about for meditation? What is this karmic love energy that's coming through for meditation? True love. Fancy. Look at that, right? A deep and enduring connection. Going beyond superficial attraction may be a karmic relationship. That is so cool. That is kind of cool. Jasmine. Theme reading. Yes, for Jasmine. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a first quarter moon in Cancer reading? What does Mama Moon herself want to tell Jasmine about the first quarter moon in Cancer? What does Jasmine need to know about the first quarter moon in Cancer? Two want to come out there, so we'll take it. What messages does Mama Moon have for Jasmine? What does Mama Moon have for Jasmine right now? It says, you got this, right? Step out of your comfort zone. So for the sun, I'm not quite sure what kind of conflicts or growing pains you're having with the sun, but maybe there's too much energy. Maybe there's too much joy and excitement to just needing some downtime. I don't know. But you have the Queen of Swords, right? This is your home, heart, and shell energy. So maybe it's a matter of you trying to keep your composure of whatever's happening there. This is the first quarter moon energy as well, with the moon being in the dark, in the background there. With the Queen of Swords, I feel this energy of you owning your truth kind of thing, like you being completely honest with yourself, being clear minded, being clear in your communication, being assertive. Seems to be what's going to lead your heart and lead your home kind of energy. For the Knight of Wands, this is your push moving forward. So I feel like it's a matter of it's time for you to take action, for you to do what you want to do, right? Because you are a force of nature, it seems. For the Knight of Wands here, I feel like there's this energy of taking action, pursuing your goals, pursuing romance, whatever that is for you. Like you just arriving loudly and leaving quickly, like just put on an impression on something or someone and pulling back and seeing what happens. How it's going to play out for you? You have the Nine of Wands and a light, so even though you may feel tired and exhausted, you're going to keep going anyways. I just feel the sense of you being persistent and resilient in your energy, being very determined, boosting your courage, your ego, whatever that is for you. I feel like, like you're just really pushing for it. The Five of Cups, things may be a little bit emotionally challenging for you, but overall, seems like a good energy. The Mama Moon says, step out of your comfort zone. You got this. You're headed towards something that feels like destiny, so that's fun. Face your fears. Stop obsessing about someone or something. The time to stand your ground or on your own 2 feet is now. Know you're headed in the right direction, right? Because you're a force of nature. That's what I got. You're welcome, Jazz. Excuse me. I'll be right back. For Mars. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that one can give Mars a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? Something's coming through here. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the light, so that is fun, right? Excuse me. The Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there's going to be some changes. I feel like it's a matter of taking a chance on these changes, right? So I feel like it can be a good opportunity. That's trying to come through here, right? I feel like there's a sense of destiny opportunity coming through or karma, whatever that is for you, to going with the flow with the changes. You have the Three of Pentacles. So I don't know if these going with this opportunity or going with the changes may help you turn your Three of Pentacles back into the light, with you being able to expand your vision or expand your future goals or plans or whatever that is for you, with thinking outside the box or just leading you to the right path that you need to be on. and the High Priestess in the dark as well. So I feel this energy of like trying to unravel what repressed feelings you may be carrying, or what may be making you feel like you're not really quite satisfied with whatever it is, and reconnect with your intuition, reconnect with your instincts of feeling what's going on, right? This first quarter moon phase in Cancer is supposed to bring out some friction, some changes and challenges. So you may be dealing with that during this moon phase as well. You have the Ace of Wands in the dark. So I feel like it's a matter of really focusing on where you're directing your focus, because that's where your energy is going to flow. So I feel like you don't want to direct your focus in an area where it may misfire or cause some creative blocks or hold you back in any sort of way. I feel like it's time, like, really trust your intuition, or like take a pause and see how you feel about your situation before you take action, not just rush into it. Because I feel like there's energy of you really pursuing your goals. But I feel like it's a matter of making sure your heart is in it as well. If your heart's not in it, I feel like it may not work as planned. Let's see, what does Mars need to know about this energy moving forward? Right? Everything is fine. Everything may seem fine. But the Hierophant, right? Sticking to your true values and beliefs, your ethics when you're going about this, because you do have that strength, you do have that passion. See if your heart is truly in it. And I feel like it'll work out fine, whatever this plan is for you. But that's what I got. Erica! Give me spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Erica a message. Oh, it's a moon reading. For some reason, I thought it was a general reading. Moon reading for Erica! What does Love Moon want Erica to know right now? What is the first quarter moon in Cancer want Erica to know right now? What is the first quarter moon in Cancer want Erica to know right now? These want to come out. So we will take it. What does Erica need to know about the first quarter moon in Cancer? There we go. What messages does the moon have for Erica? What messages does the moon have for Erica? Communication is key, and it could be a Gemini coming into your energy. So, for the growing pains, the conflicts that may be going on in your life right now, it does seem to require you to keep your composure, right? Because the Queen of Swords is in a light here, so I feel this is a matter of you owning your truth, being open and honest with yourself. I feel like there's this energy of you having a clear mind, not putting up with any nonsense, setting some clear boundaries, especially around any confrontations or conflicts or whatever things that may be disrupting your energy during this first quarter moon phase. You have the Five of Cups too. So, this first quarter moon phase in Cancer is supposed to bring some friction and challenges. So, it seems like for you it's going to be some emotional challenges, because I feel like this energy of you kind of like focusing on what was, or any past regrets or anything like that, instead of focusing on moving forward during this phase. You have the Nine of Wands too, so I feel like no matter how tired and exhausted you are, you're going to keep going anyways, right? I just feel this sense of you making progress, being persistent, being determined, having that final push to move forward, and that's what this placement is, right? The necessary push forward. I feel like you're going to do that with resilience and strength. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark, so I feel like the final outcome of this is that you are going to have that success. I feel the sense that you're going to be consistent in your energy, being honest with yourself, raising the standards for yourself, setting those boundaries. you know, things may not be perfect at the home situation, but I feel like you're still going to be making progress in a positive manner, right? I feel like you're going to be getting things done. Um, I feel like you're going to be the one to put in the time, show up, and that sort of thing. And if somebody else, you know, wants to drag their feet and not hold their end of the deal, that is their loss, right? So it's time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart right now. Someone is flirting with you. Have you noticed? I don't know. Communication seems to be the key here. And it does seem to be like there's a Gemini coming your way. That is what I got. Hi, Mike. Culture. We'll try to get a building management to mediate help at all. Okay, we'll try to get the building management to mediate help at all. How do I resolve this issue with the roommate? Let's see what culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? We're trying to get the building management to mediate help culture at all with this issue with the roommates. Excuse me. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, excuse me. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles being in the dark, that you know, I feel like they may not see things your way. The management, I feel like there may be like an imbalance going on there with the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe some scattered energy, or maybe they'll mediate, but do it really half-assed kind of thing. The Hierophant is in the dark too. So I feel this energy of, yeah, I don't know if it's like your values and beliefs with your roommates are not valued, or what's going on there, but it definitely seems like an imbalance with the whole scenario, right? The Six of Swords, I feel like nothing's really is going to change, it's going to stay the same. But the Six of Swords in the dark, because they're all in the dark, right? So I feel like there's a lot of negativity around this, a lot of doubt, not a lot of answers coming through. The Ten of Pentacles, I don't know if it's a money situation or what. With the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like, what is that? The Ace of Pentacles. You may get some new offers though, or a new offer of some sort. What's with the Ten of Pentacles in the dark? I feel like there's going to be some sort of delay with working things out with the roommate. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some resistance to changes. You may have to stand firm to get what you want, alright? I feel like you're going to have to like fight for it, you know, stand your ground, protect your reputation. do what you gotta do, but it's not looking very positive for some reason. So I don't know. That is what I got though. Kind of sucks. Maybe you'll have to get someone else to mediate besides the property manager. I don't know. HGG, hello. HGGHH, hello. Why did Jonathan break up with me? Not with me. With HGG. Excuse me. I feel like with the King of Pentacles, he really wanted to put his energy, his time and energy into work, right? The King of Pentacles wanting to really focus on their sense of stability and building something for themselves, really wanting to focus on their ambitious energy, and that sort of thing. For the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, I really feel like they needed to really nurture their long-term goals right now. And I feel like that's where their focus went. I feel like having a relationship with you was kind of like holding them back, or they felt like it was tying them down with not having the freedom to work as much as they wanted to, or felt like they needed to, causing some disruptions in the relationship there with the Nine of Cups in the dark. There's a Page of Wands. So I feel like they felt like they really couldn't, they didn't know how to like really express themselves with whatever's going on there. Yeah. I don't feel like he's gonna get back together with you right now because I feel like he's really focused on perfecting his work or his career. What does HGG need to know about this energy? Did Jonathan use HGGH? The Four of Pentacles. I'd say yes, but more like as a safety net or like a comfort zone while they're trying to build their career or their work ethics. Did he lie to HGG? The High Priestess is in the dark. Usually the moon energy means no. Maybe did he cheat on HGG? Did he cheat on HGG? Nine of Pentacles is yes, but I don't know if he cheated on you like with a person or with work. Because I feel like there's a really strong work energy trying to come through. Or really focus on materialistic things. But it's a possibility that he cheated on you. I don't know. Did he lie about loving HGGHH? No, Four of Swords, no, he didn't lie about that. I feel like he did love you. I feel like he tried, but, I feel like you feel like he couldn't do the balance of you and whatever the work thing, it seems. Will Jonathan come back? Well, let's see. Will Jonathan come back? Will Jonathan come back? The Hangman is no. Well, it's kind of neutral, not yes or no. It's just hanging in there. Does he still love HGG? Does he still love HGG? Yes, the Wheel of Fortune is yes, he does still love you. It's just, the wheels are not turning in their favor to be with someone right now. Not as a committed relationship, anyways. That's what I got. You're welcome. You're welcome. FGB. Let's see for Aaron. Trying to figure out what's up with my son's mother. Excuse me. For Aaron. What's going on with Aaron's son's mother? What is the energy around Aaron's son's mother? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is the energy around Aaron's son's mother? The Wheel of Fortune, I feel like whatever is going on with your son's mother, there's a good positive energy around her right now. Right? I feel like the element of change is going well. I feel the sense of her having a good luck, a good chance, a good opportunity of some sorts, expanding herself maybe a little bit more. The Six of Pentacles, I feel like there's a good even give and take going on there. So maybe the opportunity is about her moving in with other people. It's a possibility, right? With the Six of Pentacles, having that sense of helping one another kind of energy, maybe helping with the finances too by living with other people. I feel like that is really common right now, especially where I live. There's like 2-3 families living in one house now because things are so expensive around here. For the King of Pentacles, maybe together they could help each other grow a sense of stability coming through as well. For the Three of Wands, like trying to expand herself, trying to get back on track, trying to be yeah, so I feel like she's trying to look ahead, trying to be optimistic, trying to take advantage of this opportunity. The Page of Swords is in the dirt. Let's see, why is the Page of Swords in the dark? Why is the Page of Swords in the dark? It seems like she's not telling you the truth about it all. So I don't know if there's lies or just not telling you the whole truth kind of thing. Just because the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords is in the dark with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups in the dark, they may be struggling with the whole home work life balance. So I don't know if this moving with other people will help with her son or both of your son. Maybe that she's needing help in that area so that she can make money or whatever's going on with that. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Because I feel like it's a good opportunity. Because I feel like I don't know if you heard the beginning of it, but the Wheel of Fortune, it's good karma, good energy. It's the element of change. So I feel like she's taking this opportunity because it's a destiny opportunity to have that equal give and take kind of energy, right? With the Six of Pentacles here, being able to help one another, having some sort of financial help to create that balance. I feel like she's really focused on building a sense of stability, money, growth, expanding herself, expanding in a sense of putting herself on the right direction, on the right path. Excuse me. But it seems to be like there's a little bit of, I wouldn't really say it's lying, but I feel like maybe she's not telling you a whole bunch, like you're saying. But she may not tell you, But I feel like she doesn't want to give you some empty fulfillment. Not quite sure what that means for you, though. I don't know if she's worried that if she tells you she's making too much money, you won't give her child support, or what's going on with that. Yeah, I feel like she's worried about your perspective and how that's going to affect this. And that's what I got. Yeah, I feel like she's focused on making more money. Seems to be the goal here. I don't know, but that's what I got. Sean! You're welcome, Aaron. For Sean, general messages for my guides. What does Sean need to hear right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Sean's spirit guides need her to hear right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Sean a message. What does Sean need to hear from our guides right now? I feel like with the hangman here, patience is really going to pay off for you. Because I feel the sense of you taking this pause before you react or before you take action, whatever that is for you. Because I feel like with the hangman here, I just feel the sense of you breaking some old patterns and being cautious what your next moves are. Because I feel like things are going to take time for you to really see the results. You have the Ace of Cups here. So I feel like your cup is overflowing with love and positivity. I feel like there may be a new opportunity coming towards you, or someone may try to talk to you or express their feelings towards you. You have the Strength card in the dark too, so there may be a little bit of weakness, but sometimes weakness is passion. I'm not quite sure how that's playing out for you. But for the Queen of Swords, I feel like it's really important for you to know to really trust yourself. Like, own your truth, have a sense of clarity, um, believe in yourself kind of thing. I feel like if you have to do some soul searching or meditation or whatever that is to connect with your guides a little further, they are recommending that. Let's see, what else does Sean's spirit guides want Sean to know right now? They say you're ready, perfect timing, look for a sign, and meditation brings answers. So you have two cards there that's kind of saying the same thing. But that is what I got. Bye, Aaron. I'll be right back. For Mike, will Mike get a new place soon? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Mike get a new place soon? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to give Mike a message. Will Mike get a new place soon? You have the lovers in the dark, so I feel like they're kind of going to be like at a crossroads. It's not always a matter of you loving two different places and being torn which one to choose from, or what's going on with that, or if if the third party type of situation that may get a little dramatic. I don't know. Yeah, the magician in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of there's some communication blocks or confusions, or something just not quite clicking well that could hold you back from finding this new place or sparking that new opportunity, right? With the Ace of Wands. I feel like it's a matter of you not acting on impulse. Be open minded, make sure you don't get scammed. There's a lot of scams with getting places now. Because I feel like you don't want to be in this trap of stress and worry and anxiety and that sort of thing. I feel like you may have to look at a place that's outside, your comfort zone, or outside where you would traditionally look for a place. The Queen of Cups is in the dark too. So yeah, I feel like it's a matter of being mindful of someone trying to scam you or lie to you, or persuade you in a direction that's not really meant for you. What does Sean need to know about finding a new place? Not Sean, why did I say that? What does Micah need to know about finding a new place? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Mike need to know about finding a new place? The Hermit. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of crawling outside of your shell, get yourself out there a little bit more, maybe doing some networking, talk to someone who knows where there's a great place for you to find that perfect home, right? The Hierophant is now on the light, so choosing something that you feel like is good for you. There's keys right there. So I feel like there are new keys to a new place coming soon. The Queen of Cups is in the dark as well. I think she was in the dark earlier. No, she was in the dark already. So what does the Queen of Cups in the dark have to do with anything? The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there may be a third party situation. Just kind of being mindful of who you're getting yourself involved with when you're looking for a place. That is what I got. Hi Mars, I did your reading. Right? Explanation mark timestamps to see where your reading is. I did do your reading, Mars. Faiza, hello Faiza. Let's see for Faiza. What is Faiza's strongest chakras? Oh my goodness. I'm not really good with the chakra scenario stuff, but let's see. What are Faiza's strongest chakras? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Faiza a message? What are Faiza's strongest chakras? What are Faiza's strongest chakras? Let's see for Faiza. I feel like with your Seven of Swords, your Chariot, the Six of Swords, and the Lovers, right? I feel like with all of these cards, your strongest chakra would be your mind, or like your third eye kind of thing, because I feel like this is air, right? So air is about um your mind and your thoughts and your ideas, and really truly trusting your intuition, what your mind is telling you, getting that sense of clarity, your thoughts, your wisdom. And you also have the Hierophant too. So the Hierophant is also about wisdom, but Hierophant is about earth. So I feel like um I'm not quite sure what all the chakras are. I'm just trying to feel like your earth energy is like the chakra that helps you feel grounded, and the one that helps you feel connected to earth and the elements of earth and that sort of thing. Then you also have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like your heart chakra, right? The Queen of Cups is definitely about the heart, being that empath, that intuitive, like really trusting your heart, what your heart is telling you, being that healer type energy. So yeah, so I feel like the strongest one would be your mind, you know? And then next would be what keeps you grounded in your heart chakra. But that is what I got. That is what I got. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I'll be back tomorrow for more readings. Yeah, so thank you everyone. I'll see you next time. I do have new videos being posted soon again too, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone. Good night.